Hello everyone. So today we have weirdest headline ever that Joe Biden has provided us. This is the mother of all gaffes. A racial gaffe, and it's a pretty rough one. There's no reason for it, and we wonder what he says in private. Most of us already know Joe Biden went out and in the public said that if you voted for Trump, you are essentially not a black person. Now, we have a plethora of problems with that. Now, Joe Biden already apologized. His apology sounds pretty disingenuous. Later, he gives an apology and he says, quote, "I shouldn't have been such a wise guy. I shouldn't have been so cavalier." And he said that with a call with black business leaders. Now, that is not an apology. That is not an apology. You did not apologize. You never said that you were in the wrong. Have said that. You shouldn't have been cavalier. Who cares how cavalier you are? That is a sensitive topic. And as a person who's running for president, you should not be using any terminology that's going to get you in trouble. Now, with that said, the problems we have are plenty. The man is a 77-year-old. He is a white male that has been getting fed from government plenty of money. Money that most of us can only dream of. Hasn't passed a single bit of legislation in 40 years. And now he comes out saying that you are not of a certain race if you do not vote for us. Notice the theme here. You are not an environmentalist if you don't vote for us. You are not a healthy person if you don't vote for us. Notice the theme here. And now you are not even a person. You are not even the color you think you are. He has no business telling you what you are. You are more than what he sees. They're not capable of telling you what to do. Only you can do that. And if you notice another theme, people on the Trump side, people on the conservative side, they're one of the few people that are telling you, think for yourself. Red pill, your own darn self. If you don't think everything is right in this country, read up. See for thine own eyes that things aren't as they seem. Many times, there are many Democrats out there that would like to argue with us, and we present them with facts and they run off. But other times, they sit back, and in that is a little bit of a glimmer of hope. People like Joe Biden are just like Hillary. Again, notice the theme. Hillary says, if you do not like, you are deplorable and irredeemable. The FBI says, if you're just an average Joe, everyday, regular American, according to many FBI people, you're just a Walmart shopper. Hillary has also come out and mentioned super predators. This is your anti-racist party. If any party were to be racist, it would be the party that absolutely cannot presume themselves as being racist. The group that's trying the hardest to not be racist are probably the ones doing that. We do not condone any hate for anyone that's of any skin color. That's an ignorant way to live your life. We judge on content of character, what you bring to the world, what kind of person you are. These things are mightily important. Color of skin. And Biden can regret the comment all he wants. Fact of the matter is, he cannot walk this back. And they've already said, do not apologize for it. Don't say anything. That will make you look worse. It's admittance of guilt. So in his little "I shouldn't have been such a wise guy" comment, "I shouldn't have been so cavalier," I have news for you, Joe. That is not an apology. You did not apologize to the Black community. You're saying words that sound like an apology, but they aren't. And when you speak like that, when you say certain things in classrooms about kids of color being just as capable as anyone else, well, maybe you should put that in context, Joe, and not make everyone feel as if you're saying that that's a weird thing, because it's not a weird thing. There are many very intelligent people out there of all walks in life. And Joe, not every person is a certain kind of dialect when you go to a grocery store or a gas station. Not every people are a certain type of people that drive cabs. I know many Uber drivers that are 5, 6, 7 different kinds of races. I'm not even sure what they are anymore, but I don't care. That's just part of them being who they are as a descriptor. They're wonderful people doing their jobs, trying to make hidden racism in our government. The same people that would be willing to point their finger at Trump for being this awful person are the same ones committing the very things that they're accused. And when Biden comes on and goes on to the Breakfast Club, a quote-unquote Breakfast Club, and he actually included that the Democratic Party was taking all that support for granted. And believe it or not, many Black American voters went out and voted for Bernie Sanders in the primaries to get the Democrat nod. And he probably isn't too happy about that. He believes he maybe have been betrayed. But that is not up to you, Joe. You don't get to tell them what they vote on. And maybe, just maybe, there's a lot of people out there that are now going to see that it's only about votes. It's only about what you get as power. The imbecilic nature that is Joe Biden. The man is a gaffe machine. Imagine this man in other countries. Even now, they will play him. Based on his senility alone, they will play Joe Biden. That man cannot do the job. And if he does nominate Stacey Abrams, she couldn't even run Georgia. You want her to run the United States with Joe Biden, so you're going to get a failed politician with another politician that is ending his career on a senile note. The 2020 election is in the bag for Donald J. Trump. If they didn't want to give it to him, they just did. They need to get him off the platform. If he is going to be there in all these, I guess, online votes that they're trying to get passed now, being a VP pick does not make Joe Biden forgiven for what he said. To go out and get Stacey Abrams doesn't mean anything. It means that you were just trying to facilitate a need. And again, we here at Dang It Don believe Joe Biden was just hanging out with essentially the placeholder of the President of the United States. We don't believe Obama was really that involved as a president. He was mostly a figurehead. He was mostly a face for the Democrat Party as a whole. And we see them grouped together. We see the media grouped together. And it really does seem like mental programming. And Joe Biden, with all his gaffes, really do prove how weird these people are. Because when he does it, and you see a few of these other, if anyone is getting votes for Trump, it is Joe Biden himself. He is Trump's best supporter. He is getting Trump votes every time he speaks. And right now, we surmise he probably lost 15% of the black vote. And that is crushing when Trump was already getting 35%. So you're going to have black Americans split between Joe Biden and Trump. And maybe even worse in their part. So we'd like to say, congratulations, Joe Biden. You are the best gaffe machine. Cannot wait for the next time Joe Biden goes out and says something really, really moronic, and it gets everybody riled up once again. Because you can't stop it without a teleprompter, and you're going to have a problem every time you open your mouth. And we just cannot believe that this is how you would conduct your business, that you would talk to people in such a manner as if they owe you. Joe Biden, nobody owes you, buddy. Nobody's going to listen to you when you act like that. They are not on your plantation. They are not your people. You are a person that, when you started politics, you thought it was good to have separation of whites and blacks. Let everyone know that at one point, Joe Biden was pro-segregation. Anyway, folks, you guys have a wonderful night, a good day. Also, leave a comment down below. We'd like to talk with you. We'd like to hear from you. And if you have any ideas for new videos, please drop us a line down below. God bless each and every one of you.